Have you caught yourself being extra negative or maybe extra rare, And guess what? What happens is that, believe it or not, the people we talk to, the people we hang out with, our friends, the people at work, if they're super, super negative, it rubs off on us. It really does. And I remember even as a younger teacher, I had friends who I loved, but yeah, it was too much. Everything was negative. Everything was bad. Or even people that I work with, and so I've learned to separate myself, detach myself from those people. Of course, I try to help them, like, let's be positive, let's look at this, let's look at that. But sometimes all of that sucks all of our energy. So if you catch yourself being super grumpy, super negative, maybe a little mean, and you're like, God, this is not like me, what's going on? Evaluate yourself. Evaluate, who are you hanging out with? Who are you talking to? Who are you listening to? And try to focus on being around people that are going to empower you and that are going to encourage you to be the better you. Does that make sense? And then we could be that person as well, because sometimes I catch myself. I'm like, ¿sabes qué? I'm being too negative. I need to check myself. So I need to check myself, because guess what? Whatever I say, whatever I'm thinking, it's going to rub off on people. And looking back at my life, in those years of teaching, that I remember I had really good years and then I had really bad years, and maybe sometimes I was a negative one, or maybe it was a friend or a colleague, and they were just always negative. And I do remember a couple of times in my life that I've had to actually separate myself from people because it was just way too much for me. So chequense, andamos negativos, andamos como andamos. Who are the people in our circle? Are they being super, super negative? And if they are, we can try to help them, by us being uplifting and have them change the situation by the outlook and how they see things. Or we can say, you know what, this is too negative for me. I need to be in a different environment. Trust me, it works. I know it's very hard to break up with friendships or friends or business people that, but sometimes the negativity is just way too much. It como decimos en Mexico, nos agüita, it brings us down, and there is no time for that, guys. Puro positivo, con ganas, and always try to help and empower each other. Nos vemos pronto.